I think people are like, "Oh, I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to fall for a scam." It's like, okay, you might not fall for the send me a Walmart gift card scam.
Yeah.
But there are a lot out there.
Yeah, the hubris. As soon as you think you're too smart to get scammed, that's exactly when you get scammed.
Welcome to Off the Cut.
Dude, I haven't touched any wood in a long time.
And that's why it's covered in plastic.
Oh, man.
Some X-rated content there.
I don't care how long it is.
Thoroughly excited.
Great for the pocketbook, bad for the environment.
Oh, I'm number 3.
I like it.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm glad we got the explicit out of the way early.
If I'm going to put money into this, it's going to be great. And I guarantee.
Don't forget to spend your Urkel bucks.
That was super easy.
Get it? Welcome to Off the Cut episode 178 for Tuesday, August 19th, 2025. And I got to say, a lot of people are like, hey, it's just another Tuesday. But I say it's another great opportunity to visit kmtools.com.
Wait, I thought I did the KM Tools ad read.
I was giving you the segue.
Well, you know what they say about KM Tools. If it's in their shop, it's in their shop because every single tool in that store is either made by Jonathan and his team or it's stuff they actually use in their own workshops, which means it's not a bunch of cheap crap that they ordered on Temu that had the widest margins possible that they could just mark up and sell to a bunch of suckers on the internet.
Yeah. No crap.
No crap. No, honestly, no crap. I mean, I guess it's, I don't know. We've been doing this ad read for long enough now where we get kind of jokey about it, but seriously, everything they make is super high quality, really nice stuff. They don't mess around when it comes to their own tools or the tools that they list in the store. So very impressed with it.
What do you think about this as their new slogan?
Okay.
No crap, just quality.
I mean, I would, if I were you, going back to our conversation from last week, I would trademark that.
Trademark that so nobody can steal it.
Exactly. And you know what? Shopping at KM Tools, you get to feel good about yourself because a portion of every single sale goes to support the Katz Moses Woodworkers with Disabilities Fund. I almost said the KM Woodworkers with Disabilities Fund, but that would be incorrect. And in addition to supporting Woodworkers with Disability, he also supports our patrons by giving us a gift card to give away every single month to one of our lucky patrons.
How do I get that?
You become a patron over at patreon.com/offthecutpodcast.
All right. I could do that. Any level I get entered?
Any level you get entered. I think, correct me if I'm wrong here, but maybe the higher tiers get slightly more entries.
They do.
Okay. So there's a little incentive to go up and be one of the elite members of our Patreon. But if you just want to do the cheap one, you're still entered in the draw.
Hey, I've got an exciting announcement about Patreon.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Our good buddy, Bailey Thompson, upgraded.
Oh,
yeah.
To be a top tier patron.
How long has Bailey been supporting the podcast for? Because
since inception, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because we first met him like 2 years ago at Workbench.
Probably 3 years ago at Workbench.
Was that 3 years? Oh my God, we're so old.
It might have been.
We're so old.
It was the first Workbench that you and I have gone, or that you and I went to together, right?
Yeah, true. And look, we're on episode 178. We do about 50 of these bad boys a year. So yeah, very well could have been 3 years ago.
Bailey's been with us since February 13th, 2023.
23. Well, Bailey, thanks, man. We appreciate you.
That's awesome, bro.
Hey, Bailey unlocked access to tonight's BYOC call where we hang out with our top tier patrons and shoot the breeze.
I wonder if he's going to join us for the call.
I hope so.
That would be very exciting.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
he's in live chat. Maybe he'll let us know.
Yeah.
Oh, is he in live chat?
Oh, Bailey is in the live chat.
Oh, heck yeah.
Right on. Well,
it was 3 years ago. I confirmed. All right. Heck yeah.
Man. Well, we wanted to let you guys all know that every month we do a BYOC call, which is a live hangout with our patrons. And we will be doing that tonight in place of the regularly scheduled after show. So just a heads up.
I dig it.
Hey, Zach, the other day I was thinking, I want to try out some LaMelo stuff.
Uh-huh.
I also want to try out some Mafel stuff, maybe some Best Tool.
Obviously, those are like the three best brands in the woodworking space. So why wouldn't you want to test them out?
Saw Stop Bits and Bits, Boss Dog Glue. I mean, you name it. And
heavy hitters all around.
Huge hitters. And I was
Yeah.
like, where am I going to find all this stuff in one shop? And then I thought, our good buddy Bill Burkle over at WTB Woodworking has everything you need under one roof.
Not only is he carrying all those amazing tool brands, but he's also got a full collection of live edge slabs that he cuts and dries himself.
I'm going to be honest with you. I was killing time the other day.
Just browsing slabs?
And I legitimately was browsing slabs, and I was like, I could make a pretty cool desk out of this.
Was Miranda banging on the door and you're like, I'm in here browsing slabs, give me a second?
No, that's the beauty of now having more than one bathroom.
Baking brownies and browsing slabs.
No. Oh, Deric, you got to trademark that one.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, not only is Bill giving away beautiful... that was a bad segue.
That's okay.
He's giving you the opportunity to browse his slabs while you're going to the bathroom. Well, Bill is doing a huge giveaway right now with only 1 month left.
Damn.
You heard that. September 19th is the last day. You can enter in his giveaway at WTBwoodworking.com/giveaway.
We're coming up on the end of it.
Yeah. Giving almost $1,000 away of Wagner stuff. So he's got the Wagner Orion 950 dual depth moisture meter and some other stuff. You won't want to miss it.
Hey, just out of curiosity, is that the same Wagner that makes the paint sprayers?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know either. You were just talking. I was like, you said Wagner. I was like, oh, is he giving away some paint sprayers too?
Let's look it up right now. Wagner, let's see, is the Wagner who makes moisture meters the same as the paint sprayers? ChatGPT ruling in, and nope, they are a different company.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, somebody needs to trademark the name Wagner and then start going after the other one.
So Wagner Meters is the company that makes the moisture meters.
Okay.
Whereas Wagner Spray Tech is technically the name of the paint spraying company.
Okay. And sorry, Scott, you were a little slower than ChatGPT there. So AI is still king on this podcast.
Yeah. All right. What's the thing that fires Scott up? Volts or amps or whatever?
Oh yeah, if you say amperage instead of current. Scott, don't worry, I corrected
the amperage is much bigger. ChatGPT has bigger amperage.
Scott's probably offline right now because he threw his computer across the room.
Probably just punched the hole in his computer. Well, hey, head over to WTB Woodworking on Saturday, October 25th from 9 to 3, because Bill's holding a huge extravaganza celebrating the 1-year anniversary of his store. And that's at 390 Pike Road, Units 1 and 2, Huntingdon Valley, PA. He's going to be giving away tons of stuff, discounts, food, drinks, hot dogs, burgers.
I wish I wasn't so far away.
I know. It's like 8-9 hours for me. I know Keith said he's going to go. So
is he going to fly in? I'll text him later and figure.
No, Keith doesn't fly. He drives everywhere.
Oh,
he's got that old man energy, you know.
Yeah. Just him on the open road.
27 hours.
27 hours of his own podcast in the open road. He's in heaven.
Just listens to bird noises.
Oh, poor Keith. He's getting roasted.
Anyway.
He's not even here to defend himself.
No. Hey. Anyway. So last week, I think it was in the after show, we got talking about like some scammy stuff.
Oh, yeah.
That we had kind of got, it was kind of like brought to us. And I thought it'd be really interesting to talk about. One, because it's an interesting story, but two, like to kind of get people aware and like, you know, cognizant of this weird stuff that's going on right now.
Yeah. I mean, I always forget that a good portion of our audience are content creators as well. Mm-hmm. So I think, maybe we should put some of this stuff out there as a little bit of a PSA.
Yeah.
So Let's talk first about the Sony scam, because this one is kind of interesting, I think.
Yes. Yeah.
They're both interesting. We both have separate scam stories, but we both also got the Sony email. So, long story short, we both got an email saying, hey, we're Sony and we would love to work with you. We think your channel is really cool. Here, if you're interested in working with us, watch this YouTube video for more information. Is that more or less the case?
Yeah.
See,
And
Scott's chiming in and saying he almost fell for the Sony one too. It's
was
weird.
too.
Same with John from Biscuitry. The same thing.
It's super weird. So the crazy thing about it was most scam emails, you can smell them from a mile away. Like the English is horrible.
Yep.
There's weird syntax or spelling mistakes everywhere. You're like, okay, this is obviously a scam. This one was very professionally written.
Well,
now,
good.
it didn't come from one of the easiest ways to spot a scam is to like check the domain that the email is coming from.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of the time it'll be like, at some crazy domain that you never heard of. This one wasn't from at Sony, but it was from a marketing company that claimed to be representing Sony, I think, right?
Yeah, and it looked legit.
It looked legit. It had like a nice signature, it had a photo of the person in it. It was all very professional. So it said, hey, check out this YouTube video if you're interested in partnering with us.
Yep.
And the
And then
video and
you
channel
click
look
through.
good too.
You watch the video. It's a guy talking to the camera, speaking perfect English.
Very
It's
well produced.
very well produced.
very well
It has
produced.
like visual effects. It's got on-screen text. It's got graphics. It's very well produced, and it's on a channel that has, I think, hundreds of thousands of subscribers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like 199K.
199K. So you were saying that it wasn't actually YouTube?
So
Walk me through that.
yeah, so that was my first telltale sign. Is I look at this and I'm like, okay, this has to be like an unlisted video, right? The channel name is called Sony Partners, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
And it says they have like 199,000.
Yeah.
And I go to, so I'm like, I want to see what else is on this channel for them to get 199,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
And this video had like a couple 100,000 views. So I was like, that's weird because they're allegedly sending this out to so many different people, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I click on the channel to try to browse their videos. And I noticed the first thing that came to mind is I was on my phone and I'm like, it doesn't have the little button that allows me to go like videos, shorts, playlists, or whatever. And I can't click like popular and newest to filter their videos. I was like, that's really weird. So then I basically exited out of what I was on. I went into my YouTube app and searched Sony Partners. Channel doesn't exist. So I went back to the link that they'd sent me, and they're somehow spoofing the URL.
Whoa.
So,
interesting. Okay.
It shows up on your phone as youtube.com/KXY7G whatever.
Yeah.
Like, dude, these people are putting in work.
Sorry, by the way,
legit.
breaking update. I just pulled up my emails and I was going through it to find the email. So I found it and I clicked the link to open it up to verify what you were saying and kind of check it out myself. The video is now unavailable, and there's a thing that says this video is no longer available because the YouTube account associated with this video has been terminated.
Interesting.
Which is weird because you said, that's so crazy. Because you're right. When I started clicking through the page, I was like, yeah, this isn't actually, it looks identical to YouTube. And they must have been pulling in information from the real YouTube too, because all my recommended videos were there.
I know. That's the wild thing.
It was like the Mona Lisa of spoofing a website.
Right. So like, not only did all of us start looking into this, but even our agent did too. Enough for like, we have a whole team, luckily. And it got past like, is it Ben? That's like the basically front of house guy that like kind of qualifies stuff. It got past him and then started going to other people internally that they were looking at it. And they were like, something's not right here.
Yeah.
So all of that aside, guys, we watched the video. Looks really good. Okay, yeah, they're telling you, oh, we can pay up to X amount of dollars for this and this. Hey, if you're willing to do like a multi-video deal, we can do more. And so you're like, okay, all checks out. And they're like, depending on the channel, if you're a photography channel, we might give you a camera. If you do like tech stuff, it all seemed very reasonable.
Yep.
And the thing that I instantly was like, no, was they said, so to sign up, there's like a link that you need to go to or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And on that link, you fill out lots of information, like your channel URL, the email that you log into your channel with, and like stuff like that. And you're like, oh,
yeah,
nice try. But it gets worse.
Mm-hmm.
They then say, by the way, you can only be a partner with us if you have a Windows computer. You can't partner with someone who has a Mac.
Mm-hmm.
No one has ever said that, right? No one cares.
Literally never come up in any contract negotiation that I've ever been part of. Why would it?
Right. So what they're saying is you basically, you fill this information out, and then so that they can verify that it's you, because they want to have the best security in the world, they want you to download some sort of file of some sort, right? They then want you to run this file, and the file is allegedly going to return to you some sort of like 6 or 8 digit code that you then have to enter back into their website to verify that it's you. So obviously what's going to happen is when you download this file, I'm sure it's a exe file, and it's going to run some sort of script on your computer and steal all of your information and log into your YouTube channel and hack it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. 100% that's what they were trying to do.
So much work.
The amount of this had to take someone months to
do. I kind of put forward that maybe the video that was generated to look like the Sony representative talking you through the program, maybe that was AI generated. But again, if it was AI generated, it was like the Mona Lisa of AI generated videos.
And I was saying maybe they actually got that from a Sony campaign thing and just overlaid their own stuff on it and cut out certain parts.
Potentially, but it's such a weird. Again, being in a lot of contract negotiations, I've never had a company send me a YouTube video to explain the process of working with them.
It's usually a PDF.
It's usually a PDF or something like that. It's so I don't even know I don't know if Sony would have ever generated anything like that as like source material for them to use in the scam. I think that was like completely new, made from whole cloth. I think they maybe even like hired an actor, or maybe it's one of the scammers to be like that presenter guy in the YouTube video.
Yeah.
Or maybe they scammed an actor into doing it, telling him they were legitimately Sony.
You could have hired a guy off Fiverr for a couple $100 or something like that.
It is wild though.
Yeah.
But so the whole point of telling this story, one, I think it's kind of fun and interesting, but
definitely, yeah.
You gotta be careful out there.
Yeah, I mean, again, like I was saying earlier, scams come through our inbox all the time.
Yeah,
it's
endlessly.
Endlessly. This was a cut above. This was if somebody, like some of them you're like, okay, well, if you fell for that, you're kind of a dumbass.
Right.
Right. If somebody fell for this, I'd be like, yeah, I could see how you would fall for that. It was like, this is on the cutting edge of modern day scams.
Right. I mean, seriously, I got to when I first started looking at this, I was like, oh, cool. Yeah, whatever. I started going on the Sony website and being like, okay, this is what I'm going to ask them to send.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like, dude, I was that far.
Yeah. I just was going back over all the original emails. Their emails were so legit, like very, I don't know, very matter of fact, nothing out of the ordinary. Like this is until they got to, it was funny because they kept pushing that YouTube link.
Yeah.
That was the only fishy thing about the emails. They were very professional, very organized, but basically any question our team asks them, they'd be like, "Oh, all that is answered in this link. Go to this link and watch this video." They were like very pushy about that one specific thing. But yeah.
And then our team responded and was basically like, "Yeah, would they say something like, we're gonna disqualify this one because it's a scam."
Oh,
Zero
really?
response.
Oh, I don't think.
I had one of those in my thread.
Oh no! Yeah.
It was wild. Yeah.
Yeah.
Moral of the story: if anyone asks you to download something, do not go it. Don't do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Just, I mean, again, you almost want to, like, if you get to a certain size with their channel, I don't think it would be completely ridiculous to go buy a $200 laptop that's not logged into any of your other accounts or like connected to your home network in any way, and use that for, like, responding to emails and stuff. Like, have it air gapped from all of your really secure stuff, essentially.
But you're still going to log into the email.
True.
Oh,
True.
Yeah. But if you're logged into the email but not logged into any other Google stuff, I think that could help.
Yeah. If you weren't logged into your YouTube account, especially.
Yeah.
How would you log into your Google but not log into the YouTube account or anything?
You can. So, like, for instance, all of my business emails go to an account that, well, I don't know if I should say that.
A separate one.
Yeah, I'm giving away a little bit of my layer of security here, but all my business emails go to a Google account that is not associated with my YouTube account.
That's wise.
If that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. I too have something similar like that set up.
Yeah, it's funny. You don't want to, like, ever, like, give people too much information, so I feel like you have to be careful about every single thing you say.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
And dude, I'm the person, like, I still go and change my passwords, especially on my business stuff. Like once a month.
Yeah, you have to have, like, one of those, like, set up, like, a reminder that, like, gets you to cycle your passwords and all those things.
On your Google account, you can have it do that. Have it force you to do that. To password
totally.
Every so often.
And I think you can even set it up so that it automatically, like, signs you out of everything if you haven't been. So you're just not perpetually logged into everything. I think that's a good security protocol. There's a whole bunch of things.
And if you open up a workspace account, you get a little more control too.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So are we done with that scam? Can we get into that scam?
So I want to know about this. Well, first, hold on. There's something John from Biscuit Tree. Oh, there's another one that's been going rampant recently, and I've gotten like probably 40 of these. This is a quick one.
Oh, okay.
Our buddy John from Biscuit Tree said that he goes, "Are you guys also getting the YouTube video saying that they've updated payment and you have to watch a video and click a link in the video? It was totally AI generated and definitely a scam."
Is this
a private video has been shared with you?
Yeah. Yes, I get an absolute ton of those. So basically, it's a different subject every single time. So basically, if somebody shares a YouTube video with you via email, it actually comes from youtube.com. So it looks very official and it'll bypass any spam filters. So what these scammers do is they'll make a video with a really official sounding title, like changes to monetization program on YouTube.
Right.
And then they will send that through the share via email thing, and it'll look like it's coming from YouTube on your end. So you're actually quite inclined to click it a lot of the time.
Yeah.
So basically, if you ever get the email notification, a private YouTube video has been shared with you, just
don't watch
ignore it. Yeah. But you're right. That one is very common. I get an absolute ton of those these days.
And Scott also brought up another good point. You said get some of those NFC keys for your YouTube channel.
True. Yeah.
I have those as well. What's Ubico or something?
Oh, I don't know. Ubiquity, maybe?
I think I have one right here.
Those are good, but there are some attacks that can even bypass those.
Yeah.
So you have to be really careful out there.
I don't know. I can't find mine right now. It's on my car keys though. But.
Don't say that. You never give away that.
No, that's why I say it's not actually on my car keys.
Okay, perfect. Oh, you're just faking them out.
Yeah, come on. You gotta be fun. I'm not an idiot. Okay, so anyway.
Okay.
You got hit by a lamp one. And
yes.
like Deric alluded to, it's not the classic shop sound story from 3 or 4 years ago about lamps.
No,
long story, Zach. We're not going to go into that one.
Okay, I don't know that one. I'll have to look it up.
It's a good story.
Or maybe you can tell me later during BYOC.
All right.
So this company approached me called galaxylamps.co. And by the way, I think everybody should go to their website and familiarize themselves with it, because I think they also scam not just creators, but also people who order off their site. So basically, the way this scam works is they approached me about sponsoring a video. They went through all the contract negotiations as per normal. And again, very legit. All the communications were coming directly from the company's URL. They've got all sorts of reviews on their website. Like, looks like at one point they were a legit company. I'm not sure, but my agent flagged it as kind of suspicious because during the contract negotiations, they immediately agreed to all the changes. And they didn't negotiate the rate at all. They were just very easy to work with. They were like, we gave them a rate. They were like, yep. And then they were like, we need these changes made to the contract. They were like, yep, no problem. But except for one. So our agency has a rule. Anytime it's the first time working with a company they've never worked with before, they require the company to pay 50% of the sponsorship fee up front because, we've never worked with you before. We don't trust you. They were very sticky on that one point of the negotiation. Like, we will not do it. We will only do net 30 after the video has gone live. And my agent actually kind of flagged it with me. She was like, hey, they were a little too willing to, like, they bend over backwards on everything else except for this one point, which she thought was kind of weird. So she flagged it with me. I was like, okay, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
I was considering, I was like, well, you know what, whatever. Like, if they want to do net 30 isn't uncommon in this industry, right?
No.
So I was like, oh yeah, okay, you know what? Like, let's go ahead with it. We'll roll the dice on this one. They seem like, going to their website again, they seem like a legit company. All their emails seem very legit. And so I said that, and then I was like, you know what? Let me do a little bit of research on this company. So I punched their name into Google. I find some like Reddit reviews of people who were like, I bought the thing and it never arrived. And I was like, okay, that's a little shady. I was like, but then again, things happen. Like, if you look up any company, you're more likely to find negative stuff, right? You don't hear about the 50 people who ordered the lamp and it didn't arrive and they liked it fine. They never write a review, but the people who didn't get it are more prone to make it. So I was like, okay, that's a little negative. And then I found a Twitter post by another YouTuber who said, this company owes me a 5-figure sum and I can't get them to pay me.
Yeah, so they probably did a video with them. So
that's exactly what it was. So I go to this guy's channel, I look at his video where he does the sponsorship, and I'm like, it was still up on his channel, which I thought was really weird. So this guy, this was back in 2024. This guy said they scammed him, never paid him. But then I went to his YouTube video and the ad read is still live on his channel. So I was like,
might not know how to take it out.
Maybe he didn't know how to take it out. Maybe, yeah. So I was like, that's very suspicious. So my agent gets in touch with the company. They say, hey, can you give us some references of people you've worked with before in the past? And they provided a list of people and the YouTube videos where they sponsored them. One of them was Russell Brand, which I thought was weird.
The actor?
The actor. Apparently he's got a podcast and he did an ad for this company on his podcast. And look, again, I could go to his channel. I could watch the ad. I could see, like, again, still up on his channel, still like all the links were clickable. He had his own unique vanity URL, all these things. But I was like, just something still didn't feel weird about it. So I got our agent to reach out to another agent who represents a bunch of creators and asked this other agent if he had ever worked with this company. And the guy was instantly like, yes, we've worked with them before and they stiffed us on the payment. So the scam here was that they would get YouTubers to endorse their product, promise to pay them 30 days after the video went live, and then just disappear, just ghosted them. And I guess a significant portion of YouTubers don't know that you can like go in and cut these things out.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think, and based on the conversation my agent had with this other agent, it seemed like some YouTubers were still like hoping that they could get the payment. So I think maybe that's part of the reason they didn't take it out. Maybe they string you along and say, oh yeah, the check's in the mail or something like that, in the hopes that you'll just forget about it.
Right.
Yeah. So I thought that was, so I think they're scamming at both ends of the spectrum. They're getting YouTubers to promote a product that doesn't even exist.
Right.
And then once, like a member of my or your audience goes and watches it and orders the thing, they also scam them out of the money there too.
It's like a double-edged scam.
100%.
So if you type in galaxylamps.co into ChatGPT, it comes up with it's like a consensus that strongly leans towards yes, that it is a fraud or a scam company.
Ooh, really? I wonder what it's basing that on.
Has a 1.5 out of 5 score on trust score, whatever that means.
Okay.
It also says that it's very suspicious because the domain ownership is anonymized.
Oh, interesting.
And yeah, there's tons and tons of negative feedback, pattern of unfulfilled orders. Yeah. And the other thing is, if you go on their website, I remember learning this like in like middle school or high school. If you go to like about or contact, you cannot find an address anywhere.
Interesting. I find that's more and more common these days, that you can't find like an address or any real human to talk to, because all these companies want to trim down on their customer service expenses.
Or make it difficult for you to voice an opinion.
Yeah, that too. 100%. Yeah, 100%. And
so,
you go to contact, the first thing that pops up is become a partner, marketing at galaxylamps.co.
Oh, interesting. I think that's I think that's the email address that first reached out to me. But then it like switched to like, Sarah at galaxylamps.co and Brandon at Galaxy. So it looked like you were, I was talking to real people, but I don't know if they're all in the scam. I'd be really curious to see. I said to my agent, because
with multiple personalities.
Yeah, maybe.
Jekyll and Hyde.
I said to my agent, can we see if we can get them to send out one of these lamps as just to see, like, just to kind of, now that we're in on it, like just to spite them.
Oh, that'd be good.
Because like that was part of the thing. It's like they have to send me like a demo unit to use in the ad read. So it's like, let's just get them to send one out just to screw with them a little bit. But I exchanged 20 odd emails. I wrote a script. I, figured out where I was going to insert it into the video. Like all these little things. I went through like the whole rigmarole as if it was a real sponsor. We just literally pulled out at the last second.
Invested some time.
It almost came very, very close to getting scammed.
Also on their website, there's nothing that says like their shipping policy, their return policy, anything.
I saw one Redditor saying that they ordered the lamp and it took, at that point, it was like, it took over 6 weeks to ship. And so they went to initiate a return process and they said no refunds after 30 days from the time you've ordered.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. It's so scummy and scammy. Like, you have to be so careful these days,
Yeah, it's definitely, a little bit of a wake up call. It's also good to, be working with intelligent people. Like, my agent was a little bit more lackadaisical. They could have been like, yeah, all the paperwork went through, like everything looks good on this end. Let's just grip and rip and go for this thing. But like, something feels fishy about this. So yeah.
Well, they know that they're liable. Like they want to get paid too.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, definitely. I wonder if I had gone through with it, if they would have paid me out of their own pocket. That's a
yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's an interesting idea. Like,
I'd be like, come on, guys! I already bought the jet skis with the sponsorship on it.
I need
can't
those
take the jet
lands.
skis back. I need them.
Can't take the jet skis back. Oh man, it's scary though. Like, this is the same thing. Like, not long ago I had the conversation with my parents and my grandma and stuff. I was like, hey, if you ever get a call that like seems off or I'm asking for money, please hang up on me and call me back. I will never be upset with you if you hang up and call me back.
Yeah. But that's just one scam. You know what I mean? Like you're prepping them for one of a million possible scams that they could get hit with. That's and we're savvy millennials. Like we were kind of like bred on the darkness of the internet, whereas they I don't know, they've never been exposed to this level of scam before.
Did I tell you guys about the scam that I fell for in like 2016?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. If I have told you this, Paul, let me know, and then I'll go faster.
Mm-hmm.
So way back in college, like beginning of college, was when Amazon was starting to kind of become bigger, right? This is like 2010-ish.
Yep.
And they had the review thing. Well, I had noticed on some products, I'm like, what's this Amazon Vine thing?
Oh, my buddy is completely addicted to Vine.
Yeah. Oh, wait, he's in the Vine program or whatever?
He's in the Vine program, and now anytime I see him, he's like, here's a free battery bank, or here.
Yeah. Okay,
he just gets all the most random stuff and gives it to me anytime I see him.
So basically what this is if you write enough reviews, they get like thumbs up or like rated as, oh, this is helpful or whatever.
Yeah.
You actually gain a reviewer rank.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I had started to notice that I could get free products by reviewing. And then I could like get these products and then sell them, right? Sell them as like used on eBay or whatever. So it was going pretty well.
Hustle.
Oh, it was it was a lot of work, right?
Yeah.
But I'd, take the product, review it, flip it around, sell it used. Somebody's getting a good deal on it because it's like, 30% off, whatever.
Yeah.
So I got pretty high. I was in like the top few hundred in the world.
Okay.
So it was going pretty well. So there was this company, and I'll call them out. It's called Solar Juice, but it's like spelled Solar Joes. Think SOLAR
Solar. Let's see if it's
Solar Joe's Charger.
Solar.
Okay, JOOS.
JOOS.
Anything that you see is going to be from like 2012, 2014. Whatever.
Yeah, it looks like it's no longer around.
Yes. So anyway, I had worked with that company for a while. I had done tons and tons of reviews and stuff from them. The guys,
Solar Joe's ads. Well, not ads, I guess. Just reviews.
Yeah. And the guy's name was Warren.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. It went well. So a couple years later, I get an email from Warren, and it has this whole marketing proposal that's like, hey, we're looking for like funding. We're looking to launch this new product and stuff like that. And we're looking for like basically like a crowdsourced funding thing. I was like, okay, not unusual, Look through the whole proposal. Like I was like, yeah, this looks like a business proposal. It came from the same email, anything. Even had the same phone number and the, greeting of the email or the whatever signature of the email. And so the promise was like, hey, whatever amount of money that you're able to give us in 180 days, we can give a 30% return.
Okay.
And I was like, I mean, that's not asinine, but like,
The best scams are the ones that are not too good to be true, right?
right.
Reasonable.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, I'll give them $1,000. I'll get $300 back. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Obviously, this is when you're in college and you have a lot of money, but
Yeah, that was 50% of your net worth at the time.
oh, so yeah, right. And so I'm like, okay, or whatever. So I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, that sounds good. Like, no problem. I think I said I was going to give them like 3,000 or 4,000, like a good amount of money, right?
Yeah, good chunk of change.
And so they're like, all right, like no worries. Like here's like the wire information. So I like went to the grocery store, did like the Western Union thing, and I was like, I've never done this before in my life.
Yeah.
And so whatever, I like send it over. I was like, hey, can you confirm that you got it? And they're like, yeah, it takes a couple days or whatever. He's like, confirm we got it. Like everything's good. I'll be in touch, within like 180 days and let you know. And so I was getting these updates like, oh, okay, we've reached 80% of our funding. We've reached 100% of our funding. We've met our whole funding. Okay, now we're doing this, and this step towards this stuff. So it's just kind of like kept you at bay for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like 6 months, 12 months, 18 months. You kept following up. Like you would occasionally get an email that had basically no information.
Okay.
And so then I started like researching and I was like, oh, damn, this company hasn't been around for years.
Oh.
So I think somebody basically somehow hacked into like the email.
Yeah.
And was going back and seeing business transactions that this guy had done with folks in the past.
Oh, okay.
And obviously, I know I have not gotten that money back.
Yeah. That's unfortunately that money is gone at this point. So, okay. Wow.
That's a good scam, right?
I mean, yeah, you worked with them in the past, so they already had that relationship.
Potentially identity fraud, yeah.
That's exactly what it was.
It's like corporate identity fraud.
Oh, yeah.
Right. And it's one of those things like, could I have gone to the police? Maybe.
I don't know. I have a feeling you go to the police and they just be like,
sorry,
this guy's probably overseas. Our hands are tied. We can't really do anything.
Right.
Oh, man, that sucks.
But, I mean, they're out there like... Yep. I think people are like, oh, I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to fall for a scam. It's like, okay, you might not fall for the send me a Walmart gift card scam.
Yeah.
But there are a lot out there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is, the hubris. As soon as you think you're too smart to get scammed, that's exactly when you get scammed.
I know.
You have to kind of like stay on guard and be like, I could be fooled at any moment. Like, John said in the chat, he says, I always assume it's a scam until proven otherwise.
Uh-huh.
I used to be, if I'm being really honest with myself, I've gotten a little lazy about it lately.
Yeah.
I used to be a lot more concerned about getting scammed and stuff like that. And I've kind of let my guard down a little bit lately. This was a good wake-up call.
I still get like, I'll still like get an email or something and like I hover my mouse over it and I'm like, I don't think I should click on this.
Yeah. I'm very leery about it. I'll still open an email. I don't know if you can, who knows? I'll still open emails from time to time, but I'm very, very reticent to click a link.
Or download anything.
Oh, never download anything. And even like certain file formats, I'm very paranoid of, like PDFs. I know for a while there was like an exploit where people could put a virus in a PDF. I think they've fixed that now, but like, I don't know.
Well, let me ask you this. Somebody sends you an email. Are you more likely to is the email with a PDF attachment?
Yeah.
Would you be more likely to open that on your phone or on your computer?
Ooh, good question. I don't know.
What do you think?
I'm not sure.
I usually have it saved to the Google Drive, and then Google Drive usually scans it. Now, it's not foolproof.
Yeah.
But that's like the first layer is Google Drive will scan it for any known threats. And then I'll usually open it there, which opens within the Google Drive.
Because
how
you don't
much
like
that's
actually
opening.
download.
Yeah, I'm not downloading it. I'm opening it virtually, I suppose.
Yeah.
For some reason, and maybe this is the naive thing, like back when like an iPhone or whatever first came out, excuse me, if you would get some attachment or whatever and you click on it, like it can't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now I think
No, it's not the
could,
case.
yeah, you could definitely have something malicious come through an email that's on your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Oh, 100%. I was thinking about this when I was on vacation. I was like, it would really suck to lose my phone. Like if I got pickpocketed and somebody took my phone,
Right.
you could screw me over pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes me not want to trust anyone, you know?
But then, like, at some point, like, in doing business with these companies, you're going to have to, I'm assuming, go to a link or read a PDF or something. Like,
almost always there is something, you know, like I get
So,
like working with
what
3D.
point?
So
I was gonna say, at what point do you make that transition where they've earned your trust? How does that come across without, you know,
Yeah.
So usually if our agent will send it to us through like the Google Workspace app thingy.
Yeah.
It's like a team chat and it basically is saved to like your Google Drive through Influent.
Yeah, so you guys have like a layer there.
There is a little bit of a layer there, but I mean, look, all the time working with 3D printer companies, they'll send me beta firmware. They'll be like, look, this printer isn't out yet, so we're going to send you this Google Drive link with a bunch of like executable files in it with, you know, here's the beta version of our slicer software, here's the beta version of the firmware for the printer and stuff like that. And I have to run all of those on my computer a lot of the time, so...
Which, like, maybe you should take your own suggestion and run a burner computer.
I might. Yeah. The more we have, the longer we spend talking about the subject, I'm like, damn, I should really have a little burner computer, just a little Chromebook or something.
Right.
At the very least, then you don't have a bunch of just like nonsense apps that have been installed and uninstalled or still running in the background or whatever. On your main computer.
Yeah, definitely. I do. I need to do a good audit of my main computer because I have a lot of old apps I don't use on here.
You guys would think I'm a psychopath. I know you guys aren't iPhone people, but Android's probably the same thing. On iPhone, you swipe up and you can like quick scroll between all of your apps that you've opened up recently. I never close any of those.
Oh no, never. Yeah.
I have hundreds of mine. Like I can just go.
I thought you were going to say. I thought you were going to say you close them all the time. I was like, you're right. I could never relate to that.
We'll be driving or whatever, and she's got her thing plugged into CarPlay. She's like doing whatever, and then before she locks her phone, she always like swipes up and goes kill the apps, and I'm like, you just turned off the music and the map. Like, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. But it's wild. Deric, you've been scammed by anything?
No. I mean, I'm not big enough to be harpooned yet. Anything that comes across is the very obvious, like Hello Dear stuff, or you know, the things that we've all seen. The closest I get is like if I'm selling something. Like I was selling an old phone on eBay a while back, and somebody wrote and they were like, "Hey, I just need to verify that this is going to work on my network. What's the IME number on the phone?" I'm like, I can't share that with you because then you could report the phone as yours that was stolen, and you know, like little things like that. So
I thought that is usually when somebody wants to check for themselves that it's not stolen.
But I don't know if somebody could use. Then I know there's ways that you can reprogram IMEIs,
whatever.
Yeah. I know you can, if you're skilled enough, I'm pretty sure there's a way that you can reprogram it. So I'm always very cautious when people ask me that question because I'm like, this person, they might just be checking to make sure it's a legit phone, but they also might be trying to get a good working IMEI so that they can put it on a previously blacklisted phone.
Yep. It can, it's little things like that, information that you know should not be shared. I get people asking for occasionally, but like nothing's come across me that hasn't been obvious. You know, there's been obvious stuff like the lamp stuff and things like that, but nothing I've fallen for.
Nothing in like your personal life or whatever.
No. Well, I mean, like, not really scam, I guess. Like, I bought a couple of like books on things like back in the day where they sign you up for, okay, now you're subscribed to our email newsletter that costs like $10 a month or whatever.
Whoa, really?
And that's a pain
Yeah.
to get out of.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've never seen that. I've never seen that before.
Yeah. That's pretty popular for a while.
Yeah.
That's hard to get away from. Unless you use
So-
a credit card, then you can dispute the charges and all that.
Yeah. When I worked at the shoe store in college, one of the scams that they would run there
Oh, yeah.
was you'd be like, hey, if basically if somebody was paying with a card and not cash, you'd be like, hey, you unlocked a 6-month free subscription to Sports Illustrated. Are you interested?
Mhm.
Somebody goes, yeah. They just sign this small piece of paper and then they're subscribed. But what they don't realize is that by signing that, you're approving to be auto charged
Oh, no.
afterwards, and the system sucks your card number and sends it to Sports Illustrated. I refused to do it when I worked there, and I would get like written up for like disciplinary stuff because I wouldn't do it.
Whoa.
Uh-huh.
Interesting. So I thought you were saying this was like something that people would, like, customers would come in and try and scam you
Nope.
guys with, but you're
The
saying
store.
that's like, wow.
Yeah, people would be every single day. We would have 2 or 3 people come into the store or call the store screaming about it.
Oh, I'd be furious.
Like, as a corporate company, why the hell are you doing that?
That's crazy. Yeah, true. Like, to
So
what?
you-
Make an extra like $10 on every. Ugh.
To
Right.
get the money.
Right?
We
I
had
guess,
something
but
similar.
You're like selling your brand reputation in order to.
Super scummy. That's finish
Yeah.
line for you.
They had a thing at Target when I worked there where you could sign up for the credit card and they give you a 10% off coupon to use in the store right then and there.
Right.
I had people that would come up and they'd be like, hey, I want to go ahead and sign up for the credit card. You still doing the 10% thing? I'm like, yeah. And they would fill out just like nonsense information because it was pen and paper back then and you entered it in at the end of the day.
Oh,
So they just give you nonsense information to get a 10% off coupon for the day. I started seeing the same people over and over again. But
Yeah.
I didn't care because they were giving me a little like bonus for so many people being signed up. So I'm like, sure.
Oh. They come
know.
to you at the end of the week and they're like, Deric, you signed up 1,000 people this week and they all have the same handwriting.
that's what you say. I'm not paid enough to do fraud detection.
That's not my job.
It's like, doesn't Home Depot do that too? They're like, oh, we'll give you $50 off your order or whatever.
For
if you
sure.
Sign up
Yeah,
for the
it's usually
thing.
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming you have to give them your social security number.
Yeah.
Oh, at the very least, you take a hit on your credit report, right?
Yeah. Now that you do it all on the computer right then and there.
Yeah.
And so, they'll
so you
flag
can't-
it right away. You
Yeah.
can't scam them out of it like that.
Damn.
Could you imagine being the person that at the end of the day had to take all of those handwritten forms?
I
and
was that
type
person.
them? You were that person?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dear
Oh, that was a
God.
great job. Like I was either that or go collect carts from outside in the heat. I would sit in front of a computer all day just entering information.
All right, when you put it that way, I guess. I think I'd rather be out in the sun pushing the carts around.
It
Gets hot in
baffles
Texas.
me that when in today, 2025, the year of the snake or whatever this year is, you go to the doctor's office and like you sign in and they're like, hey, here's a stack of papers.
Yeah.
What the hell are we doing?
Ah,
It's only at doctor's offices.
yeah.
I go to like some other places and they got
iPad.
like an iPad. I go to Home Depot and I got everything I've ever purchased from them right there online, and I don't have to do
Right.
much else about it except for maybe create an account to track it all.
Sometimes like I feel like a jerk, but I'll go and be like, so what do I actually need to fill out here?
Right.
They're like, just
Yeah.
name. I'm like, you have my name. You
Yeah.
have my address.
Just circle the parts that I actually need to fill out so I can
Right.
save 20 minutes of my life here.
You have my medical history because you have my medical chart.
You are my medical
You
history.
are a medical history.
Yeah.
That would be good. It's not up to me to do your own record keeping.
Right.
Yeah. I've actually had that happen quite a few times where I go to places now and they'll give me a form to sign, and they'll just be like, just do this part, and they'll like circle the part of the page,
I
and
like
just be like,
that.
just ignore this other bit over here.
Yeah. The doctor's office always asks for like social security number. I never put it on there. I'm like, if y'all need it, you know.
True. And a lot of the time, what was I was signing up for something recently, and they were like, they had a field for the social security number, and I was like, why do you need my social security number? They're like, you know what? We don't. It's fine. You don't have to fill out that part. And I was like, that's so scummy too.
Or you ever have companies or brands that you work with that want you to fill out the W-9 tax form, and they're like, we need like your EIN or like your social security number.
Yeah.
It's like, no.
It's like, how secure are you going to be? Are you going to put this form in a vault after I send it to you? Or are you just going to put it in your Dropbox account and wait for it to be hacked by somebody else?
Yeah.
But I mean, listen, your social security number is a 9-digit. At least in the US, it's a 9-digit number.
Same in Canada.
Yeah.
There are only so many options.
Do you remember years ago, Sony got hacked and all of their employees' social security numbers got leaked?
So much
I'm
stuff
sure.
got leaked.
And they had to be like, all the Sony employees had to be like, can we get new social insurance numbers? Because they're like all out there right now.
Right.
Yeah.
You think they fell for the same Sony scam?
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, maybe that's why it's coming from Sony. Maybe in that big data leak, maybe they lost
That
some
video came
account
from there.
credentials. Yeah.
It's like listening to the X-Files. You just solved it all. That's nuts. But
It's crazy.
I feel like there was a period of time like 2 or 3 years ago where it seemed like every month there was some huge like Target, Home Depot.
You know, the thing is, I think
like data leak.
I think they're probably still happening.
Oh yeah, they're just more quiet about it now.
Yeah, they've become so routine, they're not even news anymore.
That's why we're excited to tell you about the sponsor of tonight's episode, Incogni. No, I'm kidding.
Galaxy Lens,
NordVPN.
they actually came back around, and we're okay with them now.
World of Tanks. Fishing Clash.
Fishing Clash. Oh man, those aren't scams, do you think, or are they? Are they just crappy products?
I don't know.
Microtransactional garbage.
Mm-hmm.
I got an iPad a month or two ago. To help me with like a teleprompter and stuff, and then I was like,
to help you browse for slabs in the bathroom.
Exactly. And I was like, that's a write-off. I'm going to take this on vacation, on the airplane, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I should download some iPad games.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing.
There's nothing.
It's actually insane to me that there's not... The only mobile games that exist are the ones that are designed to like strip you of every single dollar you have through...
Right.
Yep.
Because like when the iPad first came out, you could get like Madden and FIFA, and it was kind of a stripped down, but like it was still the game, and you would pay.
You paid $1.99. You got all of Plants vs Zombies.
Yeah, but Plants vs Zombies, Angry Birds, all these games. When phones first came out, I was like, "Oh, this is like the dawning of like a new game platform. Like this is going to be so cool."
Then they discovered microtransactions.
Yeah. I guess. I don't know. It still shocks me that there's not a market for legitimate games too.
I know.
I did get the original Roller Coaster Tycoon. I think I paid $3.99 for it. Mm-hmm. Great phone and iPad game.
Dude, I went like on a tropical vacation, and I just crushed Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 on the plane ride over there.
Oh yeah,
it was good. It actually translates really well to mobile.
It's fantastic.
Yeah,
it works great. I also got Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, and if somebody...
I played that as a kid. I remember that.
Great game. Great iPad game.
Yeah.
Fantastic. But like besides that, like...
But that's a game that came out...
Microtransactions.
Conservatively 20 years ago. Like that's not new IP. Like I'm just so shocked that nobody's... And I get you, like I hear like, okay, making a microtransaction filled game is very profitable. But... They still spend billions of dollars developing high quality games for the other platforms.
Yeah.
Right.
And they're not completely run into the ground with microtransactions yet. So it's like, how come nobody's done the mobile games yet?
Yeah, but you look at the most popular games, they are microtransactional games like PUBG and Fortnite and all that crap.
I guess. Yeah, maybe I need to start getting mad at all the people who are downloading the crappy games.
Oh no.
Stop it.
Maybe it's an age thing. Like, I download these games, I'm like, oh, this is fun. And then it's instantly like, buy this, get these tokens. I'm like, nah, delete. I'm out.
Yep.
Okay, look, if I go to a bar and somebody's like, this beer's $10, I'm like, no problem. Like, I'll sit here and I'll buy 10 of those tonight. Sure. But then if app is like, we need $5.99 to like unlock this app, I'm like, too expensive for my taste.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
Like, you go to a cocktail bar, $19-$20 for a cocktail. Sure.
Okay. Yeah.
This app is $1.99. No way.
Yeah, it's crazy. The amount that you're willing to, and maybe that is the true answer to the question. Nobody's willing to spend $50-$60 on a mobile game the way they are. You know, like you'd happily pay that for PlayStation or Xbox or something. So,
but you think about it, like all these microtransactional games, how much are people spending over the life of that game? Feeding $1 or $2 in every week.
Yep.
My claim to fame: never paid a dime in my life on a microtransaction game.
I think I'm in the same club.
I paid a little.
You paid
but like, I've had credits, like Google credits that I use for it usually. Because if you go, they had like a program for a while where you could either like make changes, like verify information that's listed online, and they give you like a little bit of money, or I forget what, there was like a couple things you could do, and essentially it's like captcha things. Like you're just like, oh yeah, that looks like streetlights, or you know, the grammar is correct or whatever here, and then they give you like a couple bucks at the most
to like the Google
some
Play
of it was
account
like,
or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, and then like some of it was like, I went to this place, and then you just say yes, I was there, because it's like looking at your
I used to do
history.
those ones.
Yeah,
yeah.
So you get like,
did you go
25 cents
Home
or something
Depot today?
Yeah. And so those would like pile up pretty quick, and that's what I would typically. That was like my allowance to spend on game purchases and stuff.
Yeah,
because that was like a game in its own.
I know Amazon, at least in the US, has it like sometimes if you buy stuff, they're like, hey, do you want it tomorrow? Or they're like, hear me out. If I give it to you on Friday, we'll give you a 99-cent credit to Amazon, like Prime Video
or something like that.
No, I've never seen that before. It must be an American thing.
Yeah. I've done that quite a few times. I've never used it though.
So does it work where I can just like go and like say I want to rent Mean Girls 2?
Yeah,
I can just like go on there and then I'll be like, oh, this is free to rent.
I do think I did it once to rent a movie. Like I had so much of it built up, and I went in and we just rented a movie one night. And I was like, oh yeah, I got all this
enough credit to rent Mean Girls.
And you know what? Another great example of sometimes I'll be like, oh, I want to watch this movie, and it's only available on like Prime or YouTube where you can pay $5 to watch it. And I'm like, no way. I refuse to spend that kind of money. But then I'll happily go to a movie theater and spend, $20 for a ticket, $20 for popcorn and a drink.
Right.
Oh, see, we got to the point now where if she wants to watch a movie, we want to watch a movie, and it's like $3.99 to rent. I'm like, do it.
Yeah. Oh. That is a better way to be. That is a logical choice. But for some
But that was within the past like year or two that I was like, hey, we're doing all right. We can pay $3.99 for a movie on Friday night.
Babe, treat yourself.
The treat yourself, exactly. Trying to see if I got. And now, was it under gift cards? Maybe account balances.
Sometimes Amazon will just be like, "We can deliver this thing to you tomorrow, or you can have it 3 days later." And I was like, "Who? Why would you ever pick this? Like, no incentive to go the 3 days later. It's just like, hey, do you want it 3 days later?
It's like your Prime Day or something like that."
Yeah.
I had one the other day. I went to order it, and it was like, you can get it tomorrow between like 4 a.m. and 8 a.m. or tomorrow between 11 and 3 a.m. or 3 p.m. or
that one,
just tomorrow.
That's weird. I kind of get the different time slots because it's like, well, maybe you're home at one time and not home at the other. You want to avoid porch pirates and stuff like that.
Yeah. I went ahead and
picked the
tomorrow, and it gave it to me at like 4 a.m. They came by and delivered it. It was like one of the first things.
Oh, wow.
I was like, all right.
Did they start running ads on Prime Video in the US? Because they did up here in Canada. It's pissing me off.
I've
think we
never
have
watched
ads.
Prime Video.
I used to watch quite a few things on Prime Video, but now since they've started running ads, I can't stand it.
It's been a while since I watched anything on there, but I know we had them on there.
Yeah.
I think like last Christmas we were watching a couple things on there, and they had ads.
Yeah. It ticks me off.
Hear
But
me
there's
out.
ads for other Prime stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have an idea for the holidays this year.
Okay.
If you have any
All right.
friends that you go over to their house and
No.
they throw something on TV
Mm-hmm.
and they have ads
Mm-hmm.
this year, buy them the ad-free membership.
Ooh. I did treat a bunch of my friends to YouTube Premium.
Yeah, you got to.
You guys.
As long as they subscribe, right?
Yeah.
I tell you
did
what.
I did the family plan because it was like $2 more a month, and then I gave
Oh,
it to
yeah.
a bunch of my friends.
Because you can like lock like 5 other people into it or something.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. If you nowadays have Netflix, and Netflix is your primary source of entertainment, and you are too cheap to pay for the ad-free, just cancel Netflix. You should not be watching ads on Netflix.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Get out of here.
How much is? I don't even know which one. I think Sophie pays for it, so maybe I shouldn't be talking.
It's like $20 a month or something. I think
Okay.
it's like $5 more a month to have
Yeah.
no ads. Your time is valuable. Stop watching ads. Unless it's on YouTube, then please watch all of the ads.
And
Yeah, I get
check with
YouTube
like
Premium.
your internet and your phone providers. Like a lot of our like Prime
do they have
Video
one from the
subsidizes like one of our streaming services we get through Prime Video for like half.
Yeah,
And then like another one we get through T-Mobile for free, and we just pay
Yeah,
for
that's how mine
the
is, too.
upgrade to the ad-free stuff.
Yeah.
And then there's like half of our services are all like subsidized or completely covered by, you know, either our internet provider or phone provider or credit card or whatever.
Right.
But they've all got these little things. If you just look into it, like a lot of times your credit card will have like special offers and stuff where you can
Yep.
go and sign up for these services, and it's like 75% off in some cases, or even free.
I don't know. I can't remember what the Uber one is called. It's like I think actually it might be called Uber One. It's like their
Yeah.
premium membership, and I got it for free with my credit card just by
Yeah.
going, and it's like it's a part of their bonuses.
Yep.
And that one's actually kind of hilarious. Somebody pointed this out to me. I think it was actually a YouTube video that I was watching. So Uber One is like a premium that you pay. I don't pay for it, but theoretically people pay like $10 a month. And they're like, we'll give you a discount on any rides or any Uber Eats orders you do with us. Sounds reasonable, right? Until you realize Uber just makes up the price on the spot for every single transaction that you do with them.
Yeah.
So they're giving you a theoretical discount on a price they just pulled out of their ass 10 seconds ago.
Uh-huh.
So who's to say, like, you would never even know if you were getting a real discount unless you and like a friend like held your phones next to each other and were like ordered an Uber to the same spot and then compare prices.
And even
Did you
that,
ever
they're
do
probably
that?
tracking.
I should do that sometime with Sophie.
We do that all the time.
Yeah.
Like if I'm with a group of friends or whatever, we will all pull up Uber and it will be different prices.
Yeah. That does not surprise me at all.
It's wild.
So the fact that people then pay a monthly fee for a discount on that made up price is kind of crazy.
You know, is
Aren't
what it
all
is.
prices made up though?
Yes, but at least with most services, it's not made up on the spot. It's
feel
made up
like you've
with
earned it.
like, you know, some level of consistency.
That too.
You know what's not crazy though?
BYOC.
Never heading over to the BYOC call.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So everybody, sorry, we got on a tangent, but that's what this podcast is about. Moral of the story: watch yourself out there. Don't get scammed, and head over to patreon.com/offthecutpodcast. Sign up for any tier level, get access to the after show, and if you become a top tier patron, you're going to get access to the BYOC call where we get to hang out, video chat with all those folks, and we'll see you next week.
See you,
See you all
everybody.
around.
We give a huge shout out to our returning top tier patrons: Corey Duvall at Woodcrafts and Honey, Josh at Sawdust Builds,
Joe Welsh at Delaware Valley Workshop.
Goblin Spanker,
You can't say that anymore.
Building Creative.
Dadu said, yeah, buddy. Bill Burkle at WTB Woodworking.
Bailey Thompson.
Zach, to be honest with you, I don't even know if I follow you.
Bingo bango, you're done.
You should stop.